We are facing the deepest peacetime recession since the 1930s, and the International Labor Organization warns of almost 195 million job losses as the pandemic brings economies across the globe to its knees. Here are some statistics reported by our team. This pandemic has spared no country, and the way to fight this threat is for the world to unite. I am Ritvika from the United States.
I am Shreya from the United Kingdom.
I'm Tanya from India.
I'm Melvin from Kenya.
I'm Pavitra from India, and we are Team One World, and we are the first ever cross-border in the history of Technovation girls to break boundaries to fight a common enemy.
Let's understand the problem first. Team One World is foreseeing an exodus of dropouts from children among the underserved communities. Based on our online research, according to International Research Journal of Social Sciences, recession followed by poverty are the root causes of increased school dropouts and widening of inequality.
We foresee that thousands of children will be dropping out of the education system because families need them to be earning their daily bread. How are we going to be responsible beyond the pandemic? How are we going to be proactive? Our solution is the Goal Shadowing Project.
Goal shadowing is a technology-driven, unique process of pairing children with similar career goals, wherein students from the underserved community, with help of a NGO or social workers, can goal shadow the task done by a child who is privileged to have parents who can lead. This way, both children with similar career goals can achieve these goals through task mirroring. Goal shadowing is the answer to inequality post-lockdown.
This is how we plan to deliver our solution. First, we use goal shadowing to manage the process of pairing children with similar career goals, and this will ensure that parents of children from underserved communities have goal shadowing support provided by those who are educated. Second, we are creating an alternative income generation channel through our integration with Good Cause Shop.
Let us have a quick look at the process flow. The key users, NGOs, volunteers and corporates register from their respective page. NGOs link students from underserved communities. Once a child from an NGO has an aspiration, that career goal is added by the NGO or the student using the Add Aspiration link, which opens an API called the Traceback and Reconnect. As soon as the corporate volunteer adds the child's career goal using the same link, the system checks if there are any children from the underserved communities who have the same goal and matches the children. If the corporate volunteer's child is yet to decide on a career goal, the parent can click on the Goal Shadow My Career link, which allows the parent to goal shadow and guide the student. Some of the other features include the option for corporates to fund students from the NGOs, the option for NGOs and students to raise queries to professionals from various career fields. But the most important feature is a diversity inclusion funnel that corporate recruiters have access to. Because our system keeps track of career goals of children from underserved communities, we are able to provide access to the world's first diversity and inclusion recruitment funnel. Through a simple search which lists the students who aspires to actualize that goal. With this, the goal shadowing process is complete. All the features work to ensure that the student remains in the education system, is guided by professionals and is given the same exposure as students from more privileged backgrounds. This in turn helps a family to come out of the poverty cycle.
Goal Shadowing has a simple interface and APIs that connect to external systems. In our logo, the letter G and S are superimposed to highlight the importance of goal shadowing.
The journey of One World's team was challenging, but through delegation, the team had a great learning experience.
And our competitors are online and offline counselors who are mostly focused in elite schools as they are paid consultants.
We plan to enable goal shadowing to 10,000 students from the underserved community. We decided to play a catalytic role by opening up our app, Goal Shadowing, to any NGO around the world that wants to integrate, and this will enable us to use NGOs as our marketing channel, which will ensure reach to any underserved community around the world. We use corporate networks to rope in parents who are willing to lead.
We plan to work with a team of pro bono consultants who believe in our cause to help set up IT infrastructure. The NGOs we plan to collaborate with already have corporate connections, and the funding will be arranged through their CSR budgets. In addition, we will be tying up with banks for providing small business loans to help support the Women Empowerment Group.
The Indo-Australian Chamber of Commerce is happy to support Team One World beyond pandemic and their strategy to help families come out of poverty through goal shadowing.
The first in the list of 7 habits of highly effective people is to be proactive. To quote Stephen Covey's words, for you to start achieving goals you never achieved before, you need to start doing things you've never done before.
Goal shadowing is not something which is done before. It's time for us, unite us, one world, and take proactive action. Thank you.